Hello everybody, I hope you're all okay. I'm trying to keep myself occupied, and every time I feel tired I have a sit down, and if I fall asleep that'll be lovely. Just little power naps of half an hour, that'll do me. I've done my washing this morning. I usually do it at the weekend. I know it's a little bit of a dull thing to talk about, but I like to keep things as natural as possible on this channel. I don't like to suddenly go da-da, because that's not real life, is it? I'm still carrying on with my knitting, so I'm enjoying doing that. I'm definitely going to turn it into a wrap because I love them. I'll just show you something else that I'm doing. Talk amongst yourselves. I showed you the lovely pieces of material that I got the other day. So I've put them together. There we are, look. And I'm really pleased with those. My husband says he loves the Mischief Maker material that's in the middle, just there, with Peter Rabbit on. He says it really draws your eye in. So there we are, and I'm backing it with this material. There we are, that's it. And I was going to make a cover for a stool, but I'm in two minds. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment, because that's the back, which is lovely. That's the front. And I might sit and hand sew that in a bit. And I've got some more material for if I want to make it into a bag. So I'll either make it into a bag or a little cover for a stool, or I even thought about making a cover for my cake mixer, the stand one, because I normally keep a tea towel over it. But what I'm trying to do at the moment is use some of the tins that I've got in the cupboard, because of course I've had disaster mentality like a lot of people, and I think I've overfilled with tins, so we're trying to get through those at the moment. That'll free me some space up, so I can hopefully put some of my mixers etc. into the cupboards instead of having them on the side, although I do like them on the side because they're so handy. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I don't think I've been doing anything too exciting, other than, I'll have to show you this. So I got this from Heron at the end of November, and I think they were £2. Normally they're a lot more than that. It's the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Biscoff Advent Calendar. Oh, and it's been really lovely. I've obviously been having one a day. Some days it's the dairy milk chocolate, which is a very chunky piece of chocolate, and then the other days it's the Biscoff covered in chocolate. And oh, it's so nice, because I love caramelly types of tastes, but not necessarily the smooth caramel. I like it a bit crunchy. So there we are. It's perfect, that is. I love it. So I just thought I'd show you that. Other than that, I've been watching quite a bit of television. I forget what it's called, but it's a take on Sherlock Holmes, and it's set in America. I think it might be called, I can't remember honestly. It's because I've got a cold. It's really made me really woolly headed, where I go and do something and then I wonder what I'm doing. I mean, I do that in life anyway, but at the moment it's made it doubly the case. It's called Elementary. I think the programme's called Elementary, and I think it's been out a few years, and I absolutely love it, and so does my husband. He loves anything detective style, and I must admit, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's very clever how it's done. You know, sort of the crossover of the Sherlock Holmes stories. So very, very good that is. I've done quite a bit of pottering about and cooking and what have you. My husband at the moment, you know that he's never still. Well, at the moment he's putting two doors. They're pine doors with like etched glass in the middle of them, and it's the same space as a normal door, but it's two doors, if you know what I mean. And that leads in to under the stairs from the attic. So I'm not explaining this very well. So it's in our bedroom. It's under the attic stairs because we've got a proper attic. You know, there's rooms up there. And before I've just had a curtain on it and absolutely loved it. But my husband picked up for free a pair of doors that would just fit there. He's had to take a little bit off the top, that's just doing it at the moment, and he's had to clean them up a bit because they had got a bit of paint on. But the pine, just like the ones that we've got everywhere else, I think he'll probably put some wax on them or whatever. But they'll be a lovely addition to the bedroom. But of course I'd clean that corner out of my, well, stuff from the side of the bed. I've got a pile of magazines, pile of books, a bag full of neck scarves, because I love scarves. What else was there? Oh, there was all sorts. You know, I wouldn't say I'm the tidiest person, but I'd say I try and keep everything lovely and clean, but it's not always easy, is it? And I must admit, I was amazed how much dust was on the curtain at the top, because of course I don't pull it open every day. It's only if I want to go in there to get a nice winter coat out, or something a bit smarter to go out in. So, you know, I was amazed how much fluff was on it. But that's gone straight into the washer. I've got it out and I've draped it over the stair rail at the moment, because I thought, well, that's better than popping the tumble dryer on. I've got stuff drying everywhere, a bit like where the twank is at the moment here. But we live here and it's not a show house by any means. I think common sense prevails here as much as it can do. So that's how that is. But I've enjoyed doing the patchwork. That's been really lovely. So all I've got to do now is a bit of hand sewing on it, and that'll be good to go. And I'll have a think about what I'm going to do with it. I don't think it's got any Christmas fabrics on, so, but yeah, I've not really thought too much about Christmas yet. I've put a little vase up, I put a post up to show you what it looked like, and it's all little things that I got in a bag for very little money, and they're all handmade, and yeah, I'm happy enough with that. But the funny thing is, I've wove some lights through some glass flowers, and they've been on for about 4 days, because every night I've forgot to switch them off. So I think we'll need new batteries in that. All the daffodils are in. They're in the tubs, troughs, in the garden, my amaryllis, a couple of them that I've had for a few years, they're looking all right. The new ones are taking the time, and I don't know why, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? you've got to have patience with nature. And that's about it really, but I just thought I'd catch up with you and let you know what I've been doing, you know, at night time. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been lovely, because I can't follow any pattern or anything like that at the moment, so this is just, you know, backwards and forwards and not doing anything really, but and I can't see any holes in it, so that's a plus, but you know, it's perfectly imperfect like a lot of things are, and I'm quite happy with that. It's what pleasure you get out of things, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Thanks for my new subscribers. I've had a few new ones, and that always makes me feel better. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. You're all more than welcome here, and you know that. And we'll try and keep it a nice place, so that's another thing. And don't forget to click the bell icon. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. You know what I'm like. And somebody did say they liked my gingerbread earrings, so there we are. Yeah, I like anything like that, something a little bit unusual, and these are a nice thing to have at Christmas, not taking myself too seriously. Right, anyway, I can hear the kettle boiling, so you know what that is, don't you? Yeah, Earl Grey with milk. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.